Francisco, gold is more than a color. It's a standard. It's the brilliant chemistry of Walsh and Montana. To Steve Young ripping the monkey off his back. To chase Jerry up that hill. These are the 49ers. In Seattle, home field means everything. As reliable as a Steve Largent catch. And as steady as Walter Jones. Doing it for the 12th man. These are the Seahawks.
Known to reach decibel levels comparable to that of a jet engine, CenturyLink Field is the location for this matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Hello friends, Jim Nance along with Bill Sims, and welcome to the NFC Championship Game. Whole lot at stake here. The winner moves on to the Super Bowl. And Phil, your thoughts before kickoff?
Oh, Jim, exciting time for everybody involved. We can hear the crowd. They're so into it. And I'll tell you what, you get these big games and a chance to win and go to the Super Bowl, you cannot be afraid to take chances, especially the coaches. If the opportunity is there, if you got to go for it on 4th down, if you need a fake punt, call those plays to give your team the best chance to win. And for the players, quit looking at the scoreboard. Just play hard, focusing on every play. And if you do that, that'll give you your greatest chance to win.
Pleased to bring in the third member of our broadcast team, Danielle Bellini, with the report from the sidelines.
Thanks, Jim. The feeling down here on the sidelines is electric. Speaking with the players this week, they all mentioned how excited they were to have a chance to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Guys, neither side wants to waste what could be a once-in-a-career opportunity, so expect both sides to leave it all out there.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. Seahawks ready here for the kickoff. For a touchback. Kaepernick heading out now for his first series. On 1st down. And the give to Frank Gore. Gets it out to the 22. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. Lined up in the pistol formation. 2nd down and 8. Frank Gore gets it here. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. Let's take a look now at the defensive starting unit. Offense lines up here. Tight end in motion. 3rd down and 4. And they sack him on 3rd down. And they force the quick 3 and out.
Nothing better than the defense to sack the quarterback early in the game. Gives you confidence that you can just beat them physically. Nothing like whipping the other guy.
The punt team is in place and ready to perform. And they get to him at the 45. Wilson's, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Quick drop back. Going to take off with it. He's into the open and slides to a stop. This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Harvin's lined up now as a slot receiver, trying to beat the play clock. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Justin Smith last year played with the tricep tear injury that we heard so much about Ray Lewis, similar type injury, and he is truly a leader on this defense.
Yeah, he is a leader. He's a hard worker, and he is just one tough dude. And when you talk about the game of football, you can't have enough tough dudes, and Justin Smith is one of those guys.
Harvin's lined up in the slot. The play clock's running down. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Scrambling out of the pocket. Breaks free, has some space to work with.
When you're on the defensive side, you just cannot lose containment even on a quarterback. That time they pressure him in the pocket. He takes out. There's no containment on the outside. He gets out there. Nobody open to throw it to, so he just picks up some big yards running the ball.
Harvin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Play clock's running down. Lynch drives ahead. Tackles made.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Miller's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure, looking to the right side and throwing. No separation at all. Incomplete.
Well, that's a good job by my man. Really good effort, gets outside the pocket, but boy, once he gets outside the pocket, that's a terrible throw.
Third and 5 following the incompletion. Into the open flat. Good solid tackle. Short of the first. And now we've got a 4th down situation.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Seahawks getting set to attempt the field goal. They better hurry to get the snap. Offense a little too slow, getting set at the line on that one.
Delay of game, offense. Still 4th down.
The punter awaits the snap. Touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down here. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. Oh, that could have been intercepted, but he couldn't hold on.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Here we are in the playoffs, and when you compare it with the regular season, the microscope, it's out, the attention, it's there. It's all ratcheted up right now.
It's a big difference, no doubt about it. You see more reporters in the locker rooms all during the week, and no matter how you play during the regular season, nobody cares. They're just worried about this playoff game.
Third and 4 coming up following that completion. Trying to work that left side. Brings it into his body.
Catch is made for a 1st down.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
That reception gave them the first down.
Got a little screen set up here. That ball was in his hands.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
Gore's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Here it's a 2nd and 10. They give it to the running back. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
Well, when you try to tackle this guy, his legs are the size of a refrigerator, so hard to wrap him up. That's why he picked up the big gain.
First down here after the run.
Staying with the running game on first down. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Offense lines up here.
2nd and 3.
Run it again.
They go up the middle.
That's an excellent job. Just getting enough yardage to get the first down, move those chains, and keep this offense going.
McDonald's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. 1st and 10. He'll fire it out to the left.
Gain of 2.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
And Crabtree's a receiver in the slot. 2nd and 8. Gore. They're going to run it right.
Good job by the running back that time, finding the open hole and picking up those extra yards.
Here they come, back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Ball's loose, and the defense has it. They've got him down there. Defense now signaling for a timeout.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. 1st down and 10. Inhales the pass.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Screen pass.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
They need to get the play off. Play action, eyeing that left side. On his way. The 30.
Awesome job by the defense. That time they were really surprised by the play call. The receiver gets behind the defense, but the speed of the defensive back able to make up those yards and tackles him from behind.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Trying to beat the play clock. They hand it off to the running back. Fumble. This one's going back the other way. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
Frank Gore is in the backfield.
Tight ends in motion here.
Kaepernick from the gun. looking for an open receiver on the right, and he hauls it in.
If they're going to take away all the receivers down the field, throw it short to your running back, and look what they can do in the open field. Nice run by the running back.
And Crabtree's in the slot. 1st and 10, and the give to Frank Gore. They run right. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
That was a running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Setting up in the pistol on this play.
And they go draw.
Got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
3rd and 3. They hand it off to him again. Nice tackle. And Crabtree's lined up now as a slot receiver. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Good job by the defensive player squaring up that running back and just putting his big butt right into the ground.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. They go to the right side. Frank Gore is in the backfield.
They send the tight end in motion.
3rd and 6. They're setting up screen. Complete. A tackle that had to be made. And that'll set up 4th down.
You're near midfield. It's 4th down. What do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
Muffs it. The ball's on the ground.
What a disastrous play by the return team. Awful execution in every single phase. Then they fumble it. The one thing that happened that is very good, at least they recovered their own fumble.
Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He makes the catch. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on 1st down.
They've come out in the dime package. Wilson's got it in the gun. So that's a 2-point safety for the defense. He's got a chance to return this one. Met at the 40-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Play action. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Man, almost picked off.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
Second down following that incompletion.
And he's taken down.
This defense is awesome at blitzing. That time they blitz, they get the sack on the quarterback. They time the snap count perfectly and catch the offense by surprise.
Now looking at 3rd down. Tight end in motion. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun.
Forces a 3-and-out.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
All set to punt here. Going to try his luck here. Shakes off the tackle. Harvin's lined up in the slot. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. 1st and 10. Getting away from the pressure. Looks to his left. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Offense lines up here. On 2nd and 10, Marshawn Lynch takes the football.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The play clock's running down. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Throwing now to his left. That ball was going the other way. Nowhere else to go, and he's out of bounds.
What a terrible job by the quarterback. Nobody's open, tries to force the pass, and look, what's it turned into? An interception.
Frank Gore is in the backfield. 1st and 10. Frank Gore gets it here. That'll stop the play right there.
Draw plays really have to be stopped by the linebacker. Defensive linemen, go to the quarterback. If it's a draw play, you got to expect the linebackers to read it, step up, and make the tackles.
Kaepernick's going to take it from the gun. Throws to the right. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Here we have 2nd down. Gore is going to take the handoff now.
Well, these plays do look ugly, but they don't work. It's 2nd down, and you run the running play hoping to pick up a few yards to make 3rd down easier. But when you lose yards like this, 3rd long, tough to do.
3rd down at 12. Looking across the middle, sticks to his hands.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The kick is through for 3.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Harvin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Wilson from the shotgun. Incompletion on that hurried throw. The Seahawks lined up in the pistol. Second and 10. Lynch is going to secure the handoff.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
From the gun. In trouble now. The throw to the left. No one in sight. Has the grab.
football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Defense is about discipline, and when you lose discipline, big plays happen. That time, the defensive pass rushers, a little overzealous. They get out of the rush lanes. The quarterback gets outside and makes the play.
Play clock's running down. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Harvin's a receiver in the slot. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Ball's out. They recover their own fumble. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
Wilson's back in shotgun formation, challenging the defenders to the right side. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Offense lines up here. They better hurry to get the snap. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. That's a gain of 6.
Well, it's always about risk and reward. It is a risk to go for it on fourth down. When you pick it up, you feel like a genius, don't you?
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. They'll go shotgun here.
Well, that pass is incomplete, Jim, but that's just a terrible job by the quarterback. When they're running the slant route, just throw it right at their stomach.
Lynch is lined up as the single back. Three-step drop. Looking to the right side and throwing. That last play made by Patrick Willis.
Well, when you get a couple first downs on a drive, it just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They need to get the play off. To the ground here. Picks up 6. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. This has been a long drive so far. Second and goal from the 4. On the run. In the books. Touchdown. Russell Wilson able to run it in for the touchdown, and he is the perfect embodiment of how you see the quarterback position expanding now into the future.
Yeah, you do, and what I like about him, Russell Wilson is 5'11", and he kind of hides behind those big offensive linemen. He is a sneaky runner, knows how to get it done without getting beat up.
Inside of the upright. Ready for the kickoff. He'll start his return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Gore's in the backfield. Single back set. First and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Perfectly thrown.
They've got a first down now after that catch.
He'll fire it out to the left. The pass is intercepted. A foot race to the end zone. The 40.
That interception is strictly on the quarterback. When you make bad decisions, I don't care how good you can throw the football. The results, usually it's going to turn into an interception.
Harvin's in the slot.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The Seahawks now move the chains.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
The give to the running back. And that's a gain of 10.
Closer defense gets to the end zone. Their backs are against it. The tougher they get. But that time, the offense still able to pick up a few yards on an inside run.
The defense comes out on the dime. Wilson's got it in the gun. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
Look the football in. With the gloves these receivers wear, the rules that you can't touch them, there's no excuse for dropping the football.
Offense lines up here. Lynch, the middle. The Seahawks get a first down.
Oh, wow, another couple inches, and that would have been 6 points for the offense, but he just falls short.
The Seahawks signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. First and goal. Escaping the pressure, and he's in for the touchdown.
Anytime the offense is near the goal line, you've got to be alert for the quarterback moving and trying to run with the football. Nobody on the defense is watching the quarterback, and he just scrambles in easily for the touchdown.
The Seahawks now lined up for the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Seahawks ball-hawking defense certainly set up that score. The interception, the good field position, and then the touchdown. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Gore bringing the play to an end. So that's going to do it here for the first half. Seahawks are up here in this one. Danielle Bellini is there with the latest from the sidelines.
I had a moment to speak with Patrick Willis at halftime. His team is trailing up to this point, but he thinks his defense can turn this thing around, guys. He said, we just need to create opportunities for our offense, whether that's turnovers or good field position. If we do that, we can come back. That's all for now, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. Lynch is lined up in a single back formation. The third quarter begins with this play.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on first down.
Harvin's lined up now as a slot receiver, trying to beat the play clock. They feed the running back, and there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
In this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Miller's playing out of position in the backfield here. Third down and 11. Easy catch there, no one near it.
It's third down and over 10 yards. You got to give your offensive line a lot of credit. They give the quarterback extra time, and he makes the throw down the field to pick up the first down.
First down here after the completion. The play clock's running down. From the eye, they give it to the deep back. Brought down right at the 50.
It's a mindset. It's a culture. That's what you got to create when you talk about running the football. And when you get it going the right way, you can grind the defense up. Another first down for this offense running the football.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Play clock's running down. Marshawn Lynch takes the football.
When you run off tackle, one of the things you're looking for is for your tackle to make a good block. And then if you have a lead fullback, can he get past him and block the linebacker to free up the halfback so he can go in between them and get in the secondary and make a big play.
Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Makes the grab. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Well, that's the new NFL. Just keep throwing it behind the line of scrimmage and see if the athletes can catch it and make some yards. None there that time. A loss of a couple yards.
The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Third down and 5. Russell Wilson has his man. It's Percy Harvin on the receiving end.
Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
That reception gave them the first down. They better hurry to get the snap. The handoff, running behind the tackle.
The off-tackle run is just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
Lynch is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Second down and 4. He's scrambling down. Catch is made. It's Navarro Bowman in on the play.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Third down on the way. They need to get the play off. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Another third down conversion if the offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Always important to know where you are in the football field. That time, a good job by the ball carrier. Just ekes out a first down. Nice job.
Play after play after play here on this drive. First and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
This long drive continues. Trying to beat the play clock. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Touchdown! What a run!
Well, there's an old saying in the NFL, you know how many points you need? And the answer is more. So no matter what the lead is, keep trying to score. Nice job by the offense getting that extra touchdown.
Lining up now for the 2-point conversion. Play fake here. Throws to the right. Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. Seahawks ready here for the kickoff. And a touchback. And Crabtree's lined up in the slot. First and 10. Handoff to the back. He's brought down.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
First down here after the run. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Has the catch, but the feet are not down.
Well, Jim, I can't say that's great defense. That's just a poor throw and a poor route run by the wide receiver.
The 49ers line up in the pistol offense. The give. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
Now you know why guys like Vince Wilfork are so important to the middle of defenses. You need a big run stopper to stop these runs right up the middle. You either need a big run stopper or some really big linebackers to stop those runs up inside.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down. You talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. This is a terrible job by the defense.
Kaepernick from the gun. Makes the catch, and they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
McDonald's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. And the give to Frank Gore.
That's just not a good call on the offensive side. You know, when it's second and short, they think, well, let's just pick up the first down. If the defense was ready, you got to have better play calling than that.
It'll be third down. Working that left side down to the 34.
Oh, man, Jim, this just drives everybody crazy. The fans, even announcers like you and I, it's third and short, and you throw and complete the pass, but it's still not enough to get the first down.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The quarterback's coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. 1st and 10. It's handed to the running back.
Middle linebacker. That means stay in the middle and make it happen. That time he takes on the block, gets off of it, makes the hit for no gain.
Harvin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The play clock's running down. Lynch trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Out to the 23.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Harvin's a receiver in the slot. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Reaches out and snatches it.
Quarterback's best friend. Throw a short pass and see it turn into big yards. What a job that time by the pass receiver. Catches the short pass and picks up big yards afterwards. Nice job.
Russell Wilson has it under center. Play clock's running down. Marshawn Lynch takes the football.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The final quarter underway now with this snap.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
They better hurry to get the snap. Back to the ground. The tackle is made short of the first, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're set to punt it away now. Got the hand up into the sky, and that means fair catch. The 49ers lined up, bunch formation. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun, looking for a receiver on the left side here. He's wide open for the grab.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Frank Gore is in the backfield. 1st and 10. Trying to work that left side. A tackle behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation. In on the stop.
Number 7 gets the call. Gain of 6.
Third down now. Kaepernick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's going to slide feet first.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Baldwin's in the slot. Kaepernick's got it in the gun. He's got some daylight. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
First down here.
Takes the snap from the shotgun. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Forgot to catch the football.
You don't see it often in today's game. These gloves these wide receivers wear, my gosh, anybody can catch it. I don't know how he dropped it.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second down and 10. Looking long.
And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Gore is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. 3rd and 10. Looking at every option. It's intercepted. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Lined up in the pistol formation.
Now 1st and 10. Running back gets it on the handoff. He's tackled at the 28. Russell Wilson has it under center. They need to get the play off. I formation and a handoff. He's brought to a halt.
A lot of ways to get plays in the NFL. It doesn't always have to be by a pass. Good job that time by the running back.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Back to the ground now on 1st down. Taking off. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Good job that time by the running back, getting down the field and picking up big yards.
Miller's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. A timeout charge to the offensive unit.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Launching it deep. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window. Very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it. Fired it. Got the touchdown.
The Seahawks lined up now for the point after. Extra point is good. Seahawks ready here for the kickoff. Always a threat, and he'll start his return now. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, they're teaching all these guys in the NFL, don't hit high, and we might be seeing more of this, lower body injuries, because the defensive players, they're learning. Hit them lower. Won't get any flags thrown that way.
Frank Gore is in the backfield.
Time's running out on this one. Midway through the fourth. Picks up 3.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
That leads us to second down. Kaepernick from the gun. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first. Offense lines up here. Third and 3. Down the field. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. Andy Lee will be punting this one. Looking to make a difference. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Lynch is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Just a quick drop back. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
Nice job that time. The run play gets the first down. You move those chains. Hey, it's kind of fun to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these first downs instead of throwing it all the time.
Russell Wilson has it under center. Trying to beat the play clock. Will stay on the ground on first down. He's stacked up at that point. Second and short following the run. Out of the eye, they give it to the tailback.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run, gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. The play clock's running down. On first down, it's back to the ground game.
You cannot let offensive players get up the sideline in the NFL. That's where a lot of big plays are made. The defensive end that time, well, he was on the end, and he stopped that run for very little gain.
Russell Wilson has it under center. Play clock's running down. Staying on the ground. He's headed right. The tackle is made, but the first down is picked up.
What a job by the offensive line that time. This running back hit the hole at full speed, and the defense had very little time to react. And that's how he got in the secondary, made a couple guys miss, and gets down there and gets a long run.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Takes the knee. It's now 2nd down. Takes the knee. They bring in the extra tight end. Takes the knee. They started with practice back in July, training camps, all through the regular season. This was the goal from the beginning, to advance to the Super Bowl, and they have done so today with their win in the NFC title game. Phil, you were in this position with the Giants to win the conference championship. To know you're going to the Super Bowl, how huge is it?
Yeah, Jim, it's so huge. It's such a great feeling because of all the emotions, all the hard work, all the criticism you take even when it's going well. But to accomplish this, it is great. Now, go to the Super Bowl and make it happen.
For Phil Simms and all the team here on site, what a memorable championship game it was, and we'll see you next at the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.